We live in an era where sensitivity is treated as a vulnerability, and indifference has become a form of currency. If you look closely at modern society, you will notice a collective, almost desperate desire to become immune, to become cold. Social media has repackaged emotional detachment as the ultimate symbol of power. We are led to believe that the individual who feels nothing is the one who conquers everything. But is this pursuit of emotional rigidity a sign of evolution, or a silent cry of surrender? Today, we dissect the psychology behind the Iceman and the hidden price you pay when you decide to stop feeling. Chapter 1. The Modern Shield, Hyper-Independence. The urge to become cold does not originate from a place of power. It originates from exhaustion. Modern psychology reveals that the majority of people who adopt this mask were once the most empathetic. They were the ones who gave too much, trusted blindly, and were ultimately left behind. In the face of an unpredictable world, where relationships have become transactional and screens have replaced genuine human connection, the brain seeks a survival strategy. If nothing moves me, nothing can destroy me. This is the false promise of detachment. By becoming cold, you believe you have regained control. You build a mental fortress. But in psychology, there is a very thin line between self-protection and self-isolation. What you call stoic strength is often just unhealed trauma disguised as superiority. Chapter 2. The Emotional Economy, the Price of Numbness. Human nature operates on a strict law of balance. You cannot selectively anesthetize parts of your psyche. When you choose to shut down pain, disappointment, and fear, you inadvertently press the mute button on your entire existence. The great Stoic philosophers never advocated for the elimination of emotion. They preached the mastery of it. There is a fundamental difference between being self-mastered and being dead inside. When you become entirely cold, you enter a state of chronic apathy. You lose the capacity to suffer, but you also forfeit the ability to experience enthusiasm, victory, ecstasy, or deep love. You become a passive observer of your own life. You may have won the war against suffering, but you have lost the capacity to live. Chapter 3. True self-conquest. What then? Is the alternative? To be weak? Absolutely not. The blueprint of a conqueror, of someone who masters their own mind, is not to turn into a stone monument. True power does not lie in the capacity to feel nothing, but in the courage to feel everything and still remain unshakable. Real control means looking chaos in the eyes, experiencing the anger, the grief, or the betrayal, but consciously choosing how you respond. Becoming cold is easy. It is a retreat. Staying open, vulnerable, yet powerful in a world that demands you be cynical. That is the ultimate psychological victory. Final thought. Do not turn your mind into a prison of ice just because the world outside is too hot. Be the protector of your energy, but do not become the executioner of your own humanity. If this video offered you a new lens through which to view your mind, subscribe to the channel to continue this journey of self-conquest. Leave your thoughts below. Remain the master of your fate.